In this video I will show you something very cool that we call specification search, which is a way of searching very smart on items, for instance, on sales orders and purchase orders. And first of all I will show you how it works, what it does, and then I'll show you how to set it up afterwards. So in this scenario I actually set it up front so I can show you. Let's make a new sales order in here for a customer. And the whole idea is I want to find the items on the sales order line in a very smart way. So I just made a sales order. In the standard application I could just select the item number here. I can select an item number 1000. You all know that, of course. I could also create a line here writing I'm looking for a wheel, for instance, here, an axle, back wheel. This will also be standard functionality in Business Central, and they also made some very nice advanced search in here. But if you use the master data information app, you could also search for master data information. So I could say here I would like I'm looking for a t-shirt. It should be red, extra large, which is not part of the item description. This is two different master data information on my item card, and it could be many different information. And as you can see here, I can select both items with variant codes and without variant codes. Let me just take one of them here like this. I could also have set the other way around, Excel. I don't need to read or write everything. I could also extend it in here with more information. I can select one of the lines with a variant code on it, and it would also grab the variant code and set it in on the line automatically. I could even search for vendors if I set it up to search for vendors. So let's say I'm looking for an item that I know that I'm buying from somebody in China, in Xiamen, and I did spell that one wrong. All right, what was his name? I don't remember. Anyone with XI, and here's my items, and I can extend my search saying it's a bike that I'm looking for, etc. So this way I can very easily find items on sales line and purchase line by a very smart search. If I write something that returns only one unique item number, it doesn't pop up and let me ask me to select. It will just insert the line automatically. Let's see how I set that up. So basically we define for items, we can define master data information. So if we, just for the example, look at one of our items here, it could be defined in here with colors, sizes, all kinds of master data information that we set up, for instance, as specifications in here. That's part of the master data information app, and all those parameters could be set up as search parameters. First of all, though, I need to activate the functionality because it's default hidden. So if you just go into the information code list without activating it, it will be hidden. So you need to go into master data information setup in here, and the detailed app setup, and in here you can find the line called search item functionality, and you need to activate that. This is what makes the search logic possible both to set up and to use on the order lines. After that, you need to enter the information code list where you define all your master data informations. And after activating the search setup, let me just edit this one, you will see a column here called include in specification search. And here you can check mark all the master data you need to or you would like to include in the search functionality. So maybe the last service date or complaints or whatever is text you set up, or all different kinds of specification that shouldn't be searched upon. So you defined what would you like to include in those filters you can search on. After doing that, you need to begin with just once to go into the item search setup in here, and it defaults insert a setup record here where you can define would you modify it from after calculating the first time. Would you modify automatically every time you change items or master data or vendor information? Should it include the item number and description, variant codes, vendor number, and how would you actually see the item list? Should it be assorted ascending or descending? And finally, you need to go into the item search string, and this one is already calculated because I did it up front, but otherwise it will be empty the first time you go in here, and you just select calculate strings, calculate it, and now you're up and running. So this is the logical strings that it creates, which is based on master data, item information, vendor information. So if we go down to purchase items here, this one for instance, I don't have a vendor on that one I can see, sorry about that, but if I find an item or found an item with vendor information, I could see it in the search string information here. So all the master data is part of the search string, and this is what it filters on when you're searching on the purchase order lines or sales order lines. So this is a quick way of finding items.